This is a story of how we were scammed while filming about scams. As you know, we traveled to Florence, Italy, and obviously we needed a place to stay. Usually me and Honza, when we go somewhere, we check out booking.com or hotels.com. And that's exactly what we did. We found a really nice looking apartment for a very good price on hotels.com that we simply picked. The first tiny hiccup came along the way when we were about to depart, and Honza told me that he got an email saying that if we would like to have towels, we have to pay 10 euros for each towel. And I said, okay, I guess it's understandable, but I'm gonna bring my own towel to save some money, so that shouldn't be a problem, thank you. The next hiccup was a bit larger, because Honza called me again that he got another message that if we arrive to Florence to the apartment after 7 p.m., we will have to pay a fee of 100 euros.
What?
Luckily, I called a friend here in Florence and asked him if he can pick up the keys from the apartment before 7 p.m. so we wouldn't have to pay 100 euros. That's just ridiculous. Like, do you pay 100 when it's 7:30 and only 50 when it's 7:15? I just don't get that. Our friend Danny picked up the keys. Thank you, Danny. We took him for a nice dinner, which still, even buying the dinner, saved us a lot of money. But that's not the end of the story. Late at night, we arrived to the apartment with our keys. But guess what? They didn't match. I just couldn't get the door opened.
Takže jsme právě došli k našemu ubytování. Je 11 v noci a to ubytování je na adrese tamhle pod náma. A teď jsme dostali zprávu, že to je o půl kilometru jinde.
And suddenly, two Americans show up and they're like, oh, you're staying in the same building as we are. And we're like, yeah, we are. And we showed them the pictures of the accommodation. And this American guy said, well, that's our room. That is our bed.
Wait a minute, that's my bed.
And the American guy said, looks like you've been scammed, guys.
You're telling us that the room looks identical.
Come see it, come see it.
At that point, late at night, I sent a text message to the owner of the apartment asking where is the actual place. I didn't want to call him because it could cost me another fee. He never replied, but he did call my friend here in Florence, because he speaks Italian, to tell him that he should call us where the apartment is. And eventually we got to this apartment.
Hello.
The story's not over yet. We wanted to have separate rooms with Honza, so he picked that one and I decided to sleep here on the couch. Boy, that was a bad decision. I went to sleep the first night, and a couple minutes after I'm just laying down watching something on Netflix, I started to scratch and things are biting me. Yep, you know where this is going. This was full of bed bugs.
Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.
So the next morning, I did laundry for everything that was just close to this mattress. First time I'm doing laundry at a place I booked at hotels.com. It's like changing oil in a rental car. Trying to get all the bed bugs out of it. I don't think they washed out. And of course, I wanted to vacuum this entire room and the bed very roughly, which I really couldn't because the vacuum cleaner didn't work. I fixed the vacuum cleaner. It was just clogged with a lot of dust and hair and dirt.
Takže nevím, jak tady uklízeli ten byt, než jsme přijeli.
I managed to clean the bed, vacuum it, wash my laundry, and eventually had a good night of sleep. By the way, it's kind of ironical because we also had to pay 15 euros each for cleaning the apartment, which I kind of already did. And I forgot to mention, we gave this guy who runs this apartment a deposit of 100 euros that he would return to us. So I called him to meet us here today morning because we're leaving to get our 100 euros back. And he said, no, don't worry, I'll send it to your bank account. If we ever get the money to our bank account, we don't know, but I'll tell you that when I edit this video in Prague. Well, back in Prague, and we did get the deposit of 100 euros back, to be fair and to be clear. but this story still amazes me. Hey, if anybody from Hotels.com is watching, don't get us wrong. Me and Honza use your service all the time and we absolutely love it. We collect the rewards and we really like using your service when traveling. But this is not the only case where I fell into this almost a trap. A couple years ago, I was looking for hotels or a hotel in France, and once again, it was just a listing of an apartment without towels and even without bed sheets. And that's something that you don't want to be caught in as a surprise when you try to check in to a place late in the evening. So that was the story of how we were scammed while filming scams in Italy. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. If so, you can like the video, literally. You can't dislike it anymore. Funny. But thanks for watching. These were the honest guides, Honza and Janek, and I'll see you next week on another video. And a Czech word at the end is not hotel, because that's the same word in Czech and English, hotel and hotel, we pronounce it, but rather I'll teach you how to say accommodation in Czech, and that would be ubytování. Ubytování is accommodation. Ubytování.